All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Dingbat District Podcast. If I haven't already done this so far, we've got a very exciting episode with some of our favorite regulars coming back on, including my new roommate, Brett Jennings, joining us on. Woo woo.
Thank you.
We've also got the hilarious Henry Schroeder joining us, and producer Big Booty Blake is out here on the table with us. It's going to be a very fun episode. Before we started this episode, we were talking about something very funny that Henry brought up. Henry, you brought up that the government is going to start commissioning old people, senior citizens, to come and take guns away from people.
Well, the government is trying to figure out a way to get rid of the guns that people have, which is like reasonable, whatever. But someone, and I don't know exactly who this person was, we don't have a name, so, this isn't credible whatsoever, but somebody was coming and they're like, and we can get, the senior citizens don't have anything that they're really doing right now, so why don't we go and have them go door to door and get the guns? Which... sounds great in theory, but when you think about it, the senior citizens are the only people that have actually ever killed somebody in combat. And so sending somebody, to go and pick up a gun or relive the glory days, if you were to put it that way, I don't really know if that sounds like a bad idea.
Okay, so this is all about why we should take away Grandpa's guns. What does a Mexican carry me? That sounds like something my grandpa would say. A Mexican carry is slang term for carrying a handgun tucked directly into your waistband, usually front of pen. Oh. If you would have asked my grandpa, that was the black way to do it. But, all right.
I just don't know how you're going to find, that many old people to go and get the guns. You can't go. I've been to senior living homes. Both my grandparents have been in them. They're not happy places, and once you go there, you immediately lose it.
Hi, do you want to go take guns away from people? Have you met my grandson? Yeah. Well, have you seen my grandson?
My grandson, Henry?
Oh, he's a handsome boy.
So handsome.
When I go and see my grandfather in the home, he's just sitting there drinking a beer, and he's just so pissed off. He's like, your mom took my fucking keys. And it was 3 years ago that happened. And then he kind of goes down the line, and he kind of is like, you're still living in Texas? I'm like, yeah. And then he's just like, I don't know where the fuck I am. And I'm like, me too. But those are the people that you would be sending to go and take the guns, which I don't know, maybe they're so out of it that they actually can get them.
I'm telling you, it's a Social Security scam to get people off of Social Security because they're going to die if they go and take people's guns.
Well, and if you murder an old person, they're going to come and get you for murdering an old person too. So it's a kill two birds with one stone situation.
Yeah, and then you pump up the prison numbers, and that's more money into the prison system.
But it is also hilarious to think about the fact that they're sending these old people with a list of the guns in each residence. And you're like, all right, Betty, what'd you get? And you're like, all right, well, I got a shotgun and a 1911, and I also got a knife. I don't know if y'all take knives, but it seems nice.
Okay, so I'm starting to find, I don't know how, high up this person was. Oh, it was, so I guess Beto in Texas was the government should take certain firearms, AR-15s and AK-47s, which I agree with.
He ran on that in 2018, 2020, I can't remember.
And then Loretta Weinberg, who was a New Jersey assemblywoman.
Brett. Oh, the Jew bell got muffled.
Wait, what does that mean?
It's the Jew bell.
Oh, yes. We have a Jew bell.
But Loretta Weinberg has encouraged fellow senior residents in her apartment complex to participate in political actions for stricter gun laws.
In her apartment complex. So also, this lady that's high in law and proposing people go do things also still lives in an apartment building, which is something that I'm not a fan of. If my state politician is like, I'm going back to my apartment, and you're like, no, you're not.
But this is what these people run on. They run on literally the dumbest ideas ever, and people are like, "Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's do it."
It's fun.
I really want to see some commercials surrounding this of where it's somebody that looks like Betty White with a walker, but they've just got an M16 strapped around her back, and she's like, "Yeah, I mean the days are long and hard, but we're doing a really positive thing for our country. We're trying to stop gun violence.
It keeps me active."
She's got
took this from a gangbanger this afternoon.
They're not going to be taking it from gangbangers. They're going to be taking it from anybody and everybody. The gangbangers would be the hardest. Those are probably the last guns that would be taken.
Those are who they're sending the Vietnam guys to.
Oh yeah.
They're hoping that guy still has a little bit of PTSD left in him.
And she's just saying some crazy shit to me, "Oh, my Howard would be so upset if they took his guns." But...
Pop, you know how much you like to talk about Vietnam? How would you feel about reliving it?
Instead of Asians, they're blacks.
Those tongs are in the trees. Well, we were also talking about I mean, I'm dealing with my grandma right now who has in-house care, and every once in a while I have to go over there and deal with her because she's a problem, and to the extent where I think she keeps calling me to come fix her TV, and every time I go over there, it's just unplugged. And she's supposed to be bedridden, so I think she's literally getting up out of bed, walking over, unplugging her TV, and calling me to come and fix it.
It's for attention. Old people want attention.
And I get it. Like, she's alone, but I don't want to hang out with her, so I don't. But she has a Jamaican nurse who's supposed to come by, and she is just being nothing but horribly racist now that she's dementiated to this Jamaican. The only thing that I can repeat was one time I was sitting in there, and she goes, "And this fucking Jamaican." And I go, "I'm not going to wipe your ass, so you need to be nice to her." She's the only person that changes your sheets.
They are always Jamaican, and with my grandparents, they're always, like, weirdly conservative. Like, I don't know if it's because they, like, think that's, like, what you need to play to work for my grandma. But, like, they'll just be like, "We hate illegal immigrants." And you're, like, sitting there, and you're like, why don't you go and fucking make a sandwich for her or something?
He is a traditional Jamaican beef patty.
The sad part is it's hard to find people who as caregivers because those caregivers get beaten sometimes by the old people. Like once they start to lose their mind, they will wake them up. They'll be like, "All right, well, it's time to go and shower, Louise. Let's go." And then it's like straight a punch to the face. And
what are you doing in my house?
It has nothing to do with race or anything like that. It's just, it's tough. And then sometimes they'll beat the people that they're taking care of. So it's a bit of a fun dynamic.
I thought it was the reverse too.
It's both from.
They're both kind of hitting each other.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, well, there was an incident with my grandmother, and I was like, that can happen.
What was the incident?
She hit the caregiver, but she had Alzheimer's, so completely unaware of anything going on. But she would get really panicky when she would wake up every day because obviously it's terrifying waking up and being like, I don't know what the hell has happened.
Yeah, losing memories every day. Yeah,
every day, just being where having to do that every single day. I would hit someone too.
Yeah,
I mean, hopefully they're Jamaican, but it doesn't have to be.
I remember Debbie did that once. My adopted mom. She used to work at a old folks Alzheimer's place. And she said,
smacked the fuck out of an old lady.
She would just say they would shit themselves, and she would just put them in the bathtub, and she would spray them down with the.
Well, it's also the fact that, and I love her dearly, but Peyton Payne got a job at a retirement home, and she's the least caring person I've ever met.
Payne would hit those patients.
Yeah,
Take that out.
I'm just imagining "Hi, I ran out of diapers," and I'm like, "I don't give a fuck," and then just walk off. And that's not what I need from this very expensive.
I admire people who work in that industry. It's definitely something that's necessary, but it's not a good place for either side. No. You're mad that you're taking care of these old people and they're threatening to kill you, and then they're mad that they're taking care of these old people that they also want to kill. Yeah. So, yeah.
And all of them are just muttering, "I was going to be an actor."
I'm going to have to lock my dad in a box or something. I don't think they're going to allow him there.
Just put him in the bunker.
Yeah.
He's going to be, he lives in a bunker now in that basement. He lives under these, he lives in the basement of this house for, I think this elderly couple lives upstairs, and they're so invested in his life. He's 54 and recently divorced. But they're they'll see me pull over into their driveway and they'll be like, "Cliff, who's here?" Who the fuck is that? Someone's here. And he's like, "That's my son. It's my son, Henry."
It's so funny, too, because you're his dad. Marty and Debbie are his old parents upstairs.
Probably.
And I go downstairs. My dad's like, "Not as sad as you thought, huh?" You can do whatever you want down here. You want to make a stew or something? You want to?
He's like a hot plate.
He's got the hot plate.
Yeah, Fox News is quietly playing in the corner. You're like, "Yeah, no, this isn't sad at all." He's like, "Yep, they're not going to find that jet that went down in Iraq, are they?" I'm like,
"You want to play some pool, Dad? It's not level. All of them just keep going to the side pockets."
He's like, "Yeah, I got a guest bedroom here, and it's just a ton of war memorabilia. Just can't part ways with it."
See, my mom is like that. Every once in a while I've had to go back home, even though they're 20 minutes away, and stay there for the night or something. And I'll go in there and I'll be trying to figure out the mattress, and something's poking me through the mattress, and I look up underneath, and it's "Oh, there's 18 gigantic bags of rice." And then I'll call my mom like, hey, what's with all this rice and canned food? You're like, we're going to blow up. You're like, you fucking nitwit. What are you talking about? Quit hiding shit in my bedroom from your husband. That's insane.
I think the goal is to just, give the fear that you have about the world to your children as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's how I turned out fine, and I've got tons of fears from my parents. Brett, do your parents explain their fears to you mainly when you were a kid, and that just sits with you?
Yeah,
Or
that
they're
was well. My mom grew up homeless, so she was like, if you don't want to be homeless,
You gotta.
you gotta start working. There's never and I'll take care of.
All right,
She was
to,
you
to
should.
clarify, was she hippie fun homeless or homeless?
Her parents were hippies, so they left her when she was 14.
Okay,
So she was
Leonardo
God,
living in her
Let's.
car. Yeah, she had to drop out of high school.
She was an emancipated minor almost.
Yeah, well, it was interesting because her dad left, and he's like, "Oh, but I'm taking your friend," because he was dating one of her friends who was 16. He was like, "Well, obviously she's coming with," and my mom's like, "Sorry."
It's different times.
Yeah.
Wait,
was
did
a
your mom
different
go with
time.
him too?
No, she wasn't. He was like, you guys are kind of crazy.
So you're telling me she wasn't hot enough?
She was. She's
What?
a very
That's-
attractive woman.
Seems like how you were putting it. You're like, yeah, no, we're taking the friend. You stay.
No, yeah, Tina's. But my dad is kind of like that. I feel like every dad has weird war memorabilia, or is really into genealogy.
Well, every
And it's
dad, I guess for our parents' generation, it's a bunch of people that didn't actually fight in a war, so they just they kind of look back with they're like, man, this was a lot of fun.
In what we're talking
They'll
about.
kind of be like, when I was in the war, and you're like, what war?
Right. In what we're talking about, it's all their parents fucking funneling in all their fears of war into their kid, and now all these kids are like, well, I have so much fear and knowledge about the war, and I was a draft dodger, so now I have medals from dead guys. It's so I walk through Cabela's every once in a while, and they've got memorabilia there. And I'm like, who the fuck is coming to Cabela's and buying war memorabilia? That seems insane.
Old whites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, the way I see it, with this war that we've got going on with Iraq, we're gonna have a generation of some really good kids who are really driven.
Yeah.
My dad didn't fight in a war, and I'm a total disappointment. I'm podcasting and doing mediocre sales.
Look how successful I am. That's because I fought a war.
Yeah, you fought a war. The baby boomers, I mean, they went through some shit and they built this country.
Let's show them how successful you are, Blake. Stand up and turn around. No, seriously, stand up and turn around. Okay. I want everyone to see.
Don't make him do this.
I sat on some kombucha the other day.
He walked in and I was like, this is my fucking podcast producer, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a giant shit stain in his ass crack. Well, hey, pull the wedgie out.
I won't look.
You can look. It's pretty fun.
I'm going to be...
It might not come through on camera, but I was just sitting right here writing stuff down, and then I look up and his big fat white and yellow ass is in my face. I was just like, oh, fuck. He shit his pants on the way here.
I'll be honest, the old people taking the guns thing sounded great in theory, but after we went through that, it just got really sad.
It got so sad.
It's yeah, and the Jamaicans beat them. And it's actually its whole entity in itself. It's a war going on in our senior living homes, actually.
The real war.
Between Jamaicans and old white people.
But my dad had this trunk, he has this trunk in his room, and none of us know what's in it. And my older sister used to tell me there was a dead hooker in it. And I
Oh,
was
that's actually, he's got jokes.
does my dad?
And that's how you started stand-up?
Yeah, that's why I stand up.
See, we had one of those, and my dad was always like, you're going to get this chest. It's just a gigantic wooden chest with a gigantic bee, carved into it. He's like, it's a family heirloom. You're going to get it. It'll be your favorite. And then, a couple years he goes, I think we bought it at, a world market or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't fucking want it. He was just like, I needed you to want it so you could help me take it out of the house when it's time. I was like, no.
My mom's, beginning to move right now, and she's starting to uncover all the old memorabilia, and she's just getting angry every day. She's just why do we even have this?
Oh.
My dad would buy us full military uniforms. We'd run around the front yard. And she's like, everyone on our block thinks we're insane. That's why nobody wants to hang out with Henry.
So you're inviting homeless
He's
people into the house?
dressed like a Japanese soldier in the 1940s. Not a good look.
He's been yelling around the front yard going, oh, time to play Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
All right, Bon Banana.
I'm trying to think of what did they actually say in Pearl Harbor? I don't know. I heard a good Pearl Harbor joke.
Hold
the other
on.
day.
Coming in.
No, it was something they would say, the kamikazes would say before they flew the planes in.
Ouch.
That too.
Praise Allah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Praise Allah.
Ah, praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
I'm gonna start bringing you my military uniforms so you can wear them on the podcast.
I'm just gonna commit to the bit of stolen valor forever.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing your Navy suit everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how many deals I can get off of your fucking.
But stolen valor isn't even a thing. You see the National Guard in these cities, and people don't respect them at all. They're like, yeah, fuck you, ICE. And they're like, that's the National Guard. They're like, it doesn't fucking matter. Took my fucking dad from me.
I used to think my mom's dad was always like the biggest, baddest dude in the world. He worked on a train. Apparently, he was in the military. This, that, and the other. And then a couple of years ago, it comes out that he was like in the Texas Merchant Marines,
What's
which
that?
is like the
Is that
guys
like the
that still
reserves?
smoke pot and then are behind the reserves. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he's nothing. He's exactly what I could be right now. All I have to do is go up to a military base and go, I think I'd like to come in one time or sweep or something.
There's guys like that.
You just had a great job at BNSF, and again, like Henry said, now we're just here podcasting.
Yeah, this is what our grandparents, fought for, so we could
Yeah.
do this.
So
Sit here and talk about them getting beaten by Jamaicans.
while naked too, I
The
forgot to
real-
bring that up. I walked in to go fix her TV, and she's just laying in bed naked, like she didn't know I was coming, and like she looks like a fucking windsock now. It's awful. She's like 35 pounds from all of her like skin just everywhere. Like I think she was laying on one of her own tits at one point. Like I just looked over, I was like, oh my god, and fucking threw a blanket on top of her.
I got a story about my grandmother. We might have to cut it though because it's sad. But she faked a stroke for attention. It's my dad's mom. Pretty on brand.
How long did she keep up stroke face afterwards?
It wasn't like a true face. She was like, I just don't know what's happening. Get over here, Cliff. And
Hi, Henry. Can you wipe off my drool? And then she walks out of the room and goes,
She
man,
was
these
like-
guys are fucking dumb.
she was like very obviously fine. Like the second she got to the hospital, my dad's like, she's completely faking it. But it was on Father's Day, and so she's like sitting in the hospital bed talking to my dad, and it's just like, I miss your father so much, like talking about what a great man he was. And the nurse, unfortunately, was black. And she looks at the nurse and goes, you would have no idea about what we're talking about, like implying that they didn't have a father. And my dad's just sitting there. He's just like, man.
This is rough.
God.
Yes, we might have to cut that one out. Very competent woman, though. She's like very aware of like how far money goes nowadays and stuff. She sent me like $200 for my birthday. She's like, I know 100 doesn't go as far as it used to. I was like, that's insane for you to say at 93.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like pretty like you're with it for that.
No kidding. Because the last birthday present I got from my Mimi before she just either forgot because of dementia or forgot because of dementia was just a joint. She just gave me a
Sweet.
card, didn't write a name in it or anything, didn't write her name in it, just a card that said happy birthday, and then there was a joint inside, and I was like, well, all right. We weren't meant for much in my life. We're just supposed to be AC repair people, I think.
It's a good present.
It's a pretty good present for me.
Yeah.
It was
That,
nice.
that came from love.
That
Granted,
did
it
come from
did.
love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the problem though, because this shady bitch, I love her to death, but she's a liar, and she told everyone that she backed her car into her garage door. She didn't do that. She just needed $4,000 for a brick of weed. So I know she had more joints to give me, that fucking cunt. If you're gonna lie, make it a good birthday for
Is
me.
weed that expensive now too?
Depends on where you buy it.
I guess that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought from the same person. I think I spend a little bit more than most people do, but that's also so she brings it to me and I don't have it in my car ever.
Man, drug dealers keep this country together.
Yeah.
That's one thing we can all bond over.
That's why
is-
they're arresting people at Home Depot and not
Yeah.
the people that are peddling drugs in this country.
I've always been fascinated by the cartel, so I was like really excited for that to happen. I was excited for shootouts. You ever seen like,
Like
those-
Heat? Like Heat? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I
with
wanted
the
like
shootout?
heat
Yeah.
scale shootouts,
Yeah.
but with the cartel. Like it's once again back to like End of Watch, Act of Valor, that kind of stuff. And nope, it's just my local pupusa shop. So fuck you, ICE. Way to ruin a good time.
Would it ruin a good fucking
Cash only. I could practice my Spanish. I take a lot of pride in that because I'm so liberal. And yeah, it's ruined.
Speaking of Cash, you brought up something about Cash
Yeah,
Patel's
look up-
conference.
Cash Patel drinking problem conference. Basically, he's the biggest liability ever Like,
Why?
he's just like a terrible FBI director. He's like going on podcasts and being like, yeah, no, we're going to get him. I'm like, why are you on a podcast right now?
Didn't he have the girlfriend who was a country singer?
Yeah.
He's like, she's doing more for her country than any of you.
Yeah, and he's using the private jet for the
To
FBI to take her to her like mediocre shows.
Yeah, to her like showcase.
It would be like, this is gonna suck, but it would be like me like calling somebody to like fly a helicopter to Big Laugh, but on like the government's dollar. It's just like that wouldn't make any sense. Henry, you're performing for 6 people. I'm like, yeah, well, I put out for Cash Patel.
So here's the video.
Telling all my friends' parents about this learning tablet, Smile Zemi. Smile Zemi is a standalone
have any insight into why it was made.
He just looks like he's on cocaine all the
not
time.
Pursue the
Well, he is.
investigation. And we started it again, and that brings us to where we are today.
Hal, I do want to give you an opportunity to respond directly to the allegations in the Atlantic article that your unexplained absences created a national security risk. And beyond that, can you say definitively that you have not been intoxicated or absent during your tenure as FBI director?
I can say unequivocally that I never listen to the fake news mafia. And as when they
Jesus
get louder,
Christ.
it just means I'm doing my job. This FBI director has been on the job twice as many days as every director before me. What that means is I've taken half as many days off as those before me. What that means is I've taken a third less vacation than those before me.
And I
What
run a
that means is
6-minute
that
mile.
this FBI, this
Confused by the
Department of
math.
Justice has
I was just about to say, and I drank
2020.
every one of those
What that
days on the
means is
job.
This FBI, with this Department of Justice, has captured 8 of the top 10 most wanted fugitives in the world, twice as many as the Biden administration did in its entire 4 years. What that means is this FBI has seized enough fentanyl off the streets to kill 178 million Americans.
This doesn't address the
31%
drinking problem.
What that means is this FBI and this DOJ has arrested 43% more spies in 14 months than the entirety of the
I mean,
Biden
yeah, he's really
administration.
close to just like, and look at these fucking biceps. Do you think anyone else could do that with these kind of arms?
Yeah, are you dating a fucking Indian country singer? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Who gives a shit? I'm loaded right now.
It really is like the
eyes are
fucking. It's like the backup running back became a leader in America from your high school team. He's just got such a terrible personality.
This is just a terrible
What that
look, though,
means
and
is
it's
this
not even the
FBI
worst one.
Is there a different video you were looking for?
No, this is the video I was looking for. But like, I guess like from the hockey
reduction
winning
in-
and stuff, that was the problem of where he was drunk in the locker room after they won the men's gold, and they're just like, why don't you go and find like Savannah Guthrie's mom? like,
Well,
like, people were pissed.
but also because we just won fucking gold. Why the fuck not party with them?
Also, I don't think we're finding that lady's mom.
No, she's been dead since
she's
yeah,
dead.
she is
jump.
dead.
Yeah, like she's either been dead or Savannah Guthrie has been keeping her in like the basement or something.
in a chest.
Yeah, because she works on fucking daytime television. She's not making that much money. If you're not Kelly Ripa or Michael Strahan, you're fucking out of luck. You're not making cash.
I think what even is the point of holding somebody for ransom anymore? You know, like that's what the whole plan was. I don't know. Ask Cash Patel.
Oh, and also, if you're gonna hold someone for ransom, no one knew who Savannah Guthrie was before this, except for the local people in her area.
She was on.
I watch
She's on
Savannah
the
Guthrie
Today
every
Show,
morning.
right?
Really?
She's on the Today Show,
Yeah,
right?
she was on the Today Show.
Yes.
Oh, I thought she was a local.
No, like Today Show, big time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I get all my news from Snapchat, so as soon as they come and take one of those people, then I'll be concerned.
But yeah, the mom.
Where do you
stuff.
get your news from, Brett?
I don't really
Yeah.
stick around. But I used to watch the Today Show. My mom's like religiously.
Yeah, my mom likes the Today Show a lot.
She loves Savannah Guthrie.
She likes when they sing or like they cook
like-
something on there.
We all hated Al. What's his name?
Roker?
Roker.
Yeah.
We thought she didn't like him.
And what did Matt Lauer do? Was it
He had a
sexual
secret
assault?
sex button installed in his desk to where he could lock a door when a hot lady would walk into the office.
He was like,
And that was a
I just have
crime? No.
sex with every-
Sorry,
He's having sex
that
with
is a
everyone.
crime.
Yeah. No, legitimately, like at his desk in his office.
That is a
is it
crime.
NBC? Was it NBC where he was?
I
or-
think so.
Something like
Whatever,
that. But
30
like,
Rock.
it was literally like there was a button on the side table, and a hot lady would walk into his office, and he'd press this to lock the door, and then force her to like coerce her, I should say.
Et cetera, et cetera.
It's like
Yeah.
horrible bosses.
Yeah, very bad. Very much so. Like,
Except reversed. It's okay when hot Jennifer Aniston is fucking doing it to Charlie Day, but
yeah,
It's just that 300-pound Mexican woman comes in, you just hear the door lock. Like, Matt is going to be busy for a while. Matt is getting his pay, if you know what I'm saying.
Imagine being his secretary on the outside and you hear the door lock. You're like, really? For fucking that one? The cleaning lady? I mean, I guess she got Arnold too, so why not?
I think that's what I'm meant to do, is to be like a male
Cleaning lady?
secretary
Oh.
for somebody who's high up and just not say a fucking word.
I don't think you could do it.
I would
think
look
you would
away.
Say,
I would be like,
no, you would.
nothing happened.
Beat Harvey Weinstein's fucking.
I'd have to say something there. I'd be like, oh, Gwyneth Paltrow was here today. And then it came out, a year later. I was like, oh, swing and a miss. I don't know why people feel the need to have a button in their office. Like, you could get up and lock the door and make it like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Why do you need a button?
And also,
You got two legs that work perfectly fine.
It sounds like he's really just like extra flexes. Like, oh, my office is so big, I can't sprint over and lock the door by the time that like you could get out.
I wouldn't have a big office if I was on the Today Show. Small office.
I don't know why, but I just
Small
I was
office,
assuming-
7 cats, door lock.
I don't
Just
know,
enough.
I just figured in my head, and you're like, I wouldn't have a big office. I was sexually harassing women. Like, that's where I thought you were going. I was like, oh my God. But no, that's on me.
Well, that's basically what he was saying.
Pretty much. Sure.
much.
Sure.
So,
We've had a sad and political start to this. And that's probably my fault.
I've got one little making fun of me that'll maybe hopefully bring it back into some fun. But I've been going through a tough spot recently, as all y'all know. We don't need to talk about it.
Oh, that's going
I
on.
was gonna keep talking about it, but I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
you've done a good job of keeping that under wraps.
Oh, that's going in the promo.
I had no idea.
I haven't said it on the pod.
No, I'm joking. Sorry.
Just Zach.
No, I just forced Blake to sit in the or Brett to sit in the kitchen with me at night, and then just watch me fucking tear up a little bit.
We'll gossip and then it'll turn to
Real bad,
the
real
breakup, and
fast.
I'm like, you seem like you're doing great.
It's bad.
You're like,
But-
I've watched 8 Mile 10 times today.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's,
we can take that out.
no, I mean that's what I was gonna talk about. 8 Mile is one of my movies. Or like I'm going through a tough spot, so I'm gonna put this on. It's like 8 Mile, Big Lebowski, and then like a couple dumb ones like The Goon or something.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put on the Big Lebowski, I put on the 8 Mile, and of course, not only does my ex look exactly like the lady in that fucking movie, so that fucking threw me for a loop. But at the end of this movie, it always gets me like amped up. Like towards the end of it, I'm almost damn near doing push-ups while watching this movie because I'm a dumb douchebag.
Yeah.
And then I just got so motivated. He was just like, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to go work on my craft. I'm like, I'm going to work on my craft. And then just the idea of me being so pumped up and amped up just to sit down and write a little dick joke just made me so fucking, it just made me laugh so hard. Cause like, there's no like, the shift from I'm going to be motivated, I'm going to work on my shit. And then just to go and tell jokes is fucking, it's so stupid.
Well, you're not seeing the silver lining of this.
Which is
Brittany Murphy's dead.
Brittany Murphy is dead.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
From her ugly, weird ex.
Yeah, that's a weird conspiracy.
It's a very weird
They're just
conspiracy.
having sex at that license plate factory in Detroit. And you're just like, man, God, she was great. Miss
What
her
a woman.
Miss her so much. They're like rats running over the rafters. You're like, God, man, reminds me of the good old days.
Sinead O'Connor starts playing. Nothing compares.
I also couldn't imagine being in love with someone where the first time she talked, she said to you, "You're a real dope rapper, I hear." You're like, that's my wife.
That's what you need. It is what you need.
Some lady's like, "You're a real dope rapper."
Yeah.
I still wouldn't buy it. I'd be like, this is clearly a joke.
Who sent you?
Sorry, I actually have to get back to work. These license plates are going to make themselves.
Well, one of my good friends is doing something that's hilarious. What's going on right now? You're not supposed to be here.
My breakup movie is Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, that's mine too. That's a great one.
That's a great one. Forgetting
seen
Sarah
it?
Marshall.
I think I have. It
Jason
was a while
Segel?
ago. Yeah. And Megan Fox is in it, right?
No, it's Mila
Kunis.
Yeah.
Oh, Mila Kunis. Someone
love
really
some Mila
gorgeous
Kunis.
is in it.
Mila Kunis and Kristen Bell. Both very pretty.
See, Mila Kunis is so hot because she's got like generations of like war-torn, roots.
Russian,
So-
yeah. She
Russian, Ukrainian. So she came out on the other side, no war, and it's like, that's how you get that.
And
Was
she's a
she-
good friend because she wrote that letter for Danny Masterson to not go to jail. That's a homie.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
day one homie right there.
They got in a lot of trouble for that.
So much. fucking trouble.
Why?
Because they wrote a note saying like
He did somebody.
Oh,
multiple people.
He's
and
serving
then
like 30 years. It was like it was bad.
God.
It was very bad.
What
and
is
then
wrong with people?
Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher both wrote individual letters saying like, "I swear he's a good guy," and this was after like the
One
first.
moment doesn't define you as a person. It's like, what about 6?
He thought Scientology was going to change him.
And he thought Scientology was going to keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
is
So
what that
Paxton, what's your favorite? Like, what's the part of the 8 Mile movie that really gets you over the hump of this tough time you're going through? Is there a definitive moment? Is when B Rabbit goes up there and like he's in that basement and he's like, and I said my mother was a fucking slut hoe, and you're like, yeah, yes,
yeah, this guy gets it. It's
ball up top. Come on, let's get a go.
Is that the Jew bell?
It's also the good one, Bill.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the moment and
Multi-purpose.
context.
Yeah.
I think if I was like, if I was going through a breakup and I was watching the movie 8 Mile, I'm trying to think of like the point. I think it would just get me inspired to hang out with the guys again.
It
You
is
know?
basically
where
what
they're
it does.
driving, they're shooting paintball guns at the police.
No, that's
And-
Swingers. That's that movie.
Swingers.
Get you to hang out with the bros.
Yeah.
That's
Vince
Vince
Vaughn?
Vaughn and
Yeah.
That's not Owen Wilson, is it?
No, it's
That's Wedding Crashers.
John Favreau.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
We got really different movies that we would watch if we were going through a breakup. I'm watching like He Got Game,
Flight.
Flight. What else would I watch?
No one could land that plane.
What's that movie with Denzel Washington and he runs the football team and there's all that
Remember
racism?
the Titans?
Yeah, I watched that one a lot.
Yeah.
But I also haven't been through enough breakups to where I like really give a shit. You know, you kind of just you keep moving.
1960s racism. That's how you bounce back.
Yeah, that or alcoholism, one of the two. That's
Okay.
why I like Flight.
Yeah. Leaving Las Vegas is a good alcoholic movie as well.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas as well.
It is.
I also just love imagining Henry's doing the little fucking the dance they do down the track and Remember the Titans with him.
I am.
Here we go, Titans.
I am singing along. If that helps visualize the situation, I am singing. I'm like, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley, and then you're like, this is what it's about. I don't even miss her at all.
And then you're like, fuck you, Ryan Gosling. You suck at football.
Yeah, he does suck at football. So what is the part that really saves you?
I was very like embarrassed by this, but I was amped up by the point where like right as he showed up to the final battle, everyone was like, dude, you don't have to fucking like blah, blah, blah. He's like, do you want to go kick his ass? And he's like, no, I'm just gonna battle.
I'm
And you're like, and I was just fucking like, let's go fucking hit somebody. It was like I was walking out of the tunnel to the Super Bowl. I was so ready.
Wait, can I bring this up? I don't know if I can bring this up.
I don't care.
But when you were like, I might go through a phase again. You're
I
like,
got
Brett,
that.
I think I'm going to go through my phase again. I was like, he's going to get through this. Like, he's going to
He's like slowly morphing into it.
I got
The way
that
he's
text
dressed.
and I was like,
Henry got that text a long time
Henry
ago.
got that text. It's like, oh no.
and you know me, I was all for it.
Yeah, I was like, this could be good.
I was like trying to figure out how to
It's gonna
turn
be
an
good for you.
engagement ring into an earring. It's a whole
Yeah, I
thing.
remember.
It's
I did tell someone that. I'm sorry.
I didn't get that text. What the fuck?
because you knew. You've been primed and ready for the fall of me.
There's no falling it. Just get like some forearm tattoos and I don't know, start carrying a gun.
You kind of look like Sid from Toy Story.
Fuck
now
you.
With the haircut.
Fuck
I
you
think
because
this haircut looks good. I should have said
I
that earlier.
encourage the haircut.
it's nice. I don't mind it, but also for just the fact that I legit just like Britney Spears buzzed it all the way around. It could look worse.
Every
Which
time,
is-
This
every
is
time I
progress.
buzz my head, people are like, "What a fuck up that was."
Don't buzz me.
I've buzzed my head a few times in my life,
No.
and it never.
Do you have cancer?
It's not cancer. People are just.
That is
like,
what you
look
said."
Terrible.
Which, by the way, coming in and asking if I have cancer when the last time I saw you very earnestly before walking out the door and goes, and I might have cancer, and then just fucking left out of
Wait,
my life.
Blake, do you have cancer or
No,
not?
I don't have cancer.
Okay.
Did you ever get it tested, or you just
I did get
manifested
blood
it?
work done this week, so
And you haven't gotten the results back?
No.
Well, so he keeps telling me, like, every day is like a new thing. You're like, oh, my other best friend from the Navy, he just got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The other one just died from it. And you're like,
Are you going to LabCorp?
no.
Where you?
VA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm getting blood work done. I've been getting a lot of like testicular cancer ads, and I've been like, it's starting to make me worry, even though I'm completely fine.
you getting me a random phantom pain in your nut?
No.
All right.
But they're
I
just
need
like
to go to a doctor.
they're just like, yeah, like if you're aged like 20 to 29, like you're at the highest risk you'll ever be in your life. It's
Can't be true.
Just like, what what is happening? I got weird ads. Like I sent Paxton one, and it was just like, "You ever been molested in a juvenile facility?"
Yeah,
I get those so
not by a PO. And they're like, "We gonna make this quick."
I gotta see if I can
And I
find
was
that.
like, "What?"
I get a lot of ads, and they've been getting more specific for like, have I been assaulted? They're like, have you been assaulted by a teacher? What about a gym teacher at this school? Like,
Yeah.
what about O.J. Simpson? Have you ever been
Yeah.
molested by O.J. Simpson? I was like, he's been in prison for 20
who's
years.
making these ads? I don't
get
understand it.
I've never once gotten any of those.
I think I'm just like constantly online, which is a problem in itself. And so that's probably why they're like,
Chronically online.
let's just throw all of these, throw all these ads, see what
He's got
hits for
it.
this guy.
Funny enough, I actually keep on getting ads for, hey, do you want to get your VA disability put up for, possibly getting cancer? And I'm like, oh, okay.
So you're like, fingers crossed I've got cancer, because there's going to be some coin involved.
Yeah, it's going to be like, I think my buddy's getting like $4,500 a month.
This is it. This was insane.
Was locked up as a minor and a staff member sexually abused you. Not no inmate, staff. Hear this. Even if it was way back and you kept quiet about it, you might still got a case. No paperwork needed to check. Most of this stays out of court. It's private, takes like a minute.
It takes like a minute. It's like, oh, it took a lot longer for him in that jail.
Well, and also they don't even try and line up the audio with his lips. Like, it's so fucking awful.
It's just like a really sad guy walking.
If you was locked up as a minor and a staff member sexually abused you, not no inmate, staff. Hear this. Even if it was way back and you kept quiet.
A white guy definitely wrote not no inmate. Like, that was
Yeah, what if it was an inmate? Does that make it different?
I was telling Paxton, it reminded me of that COVID ad they did for the vaccines, where the guy was like out. He's like, man, I'm really out here in these streets. I'm a real life entrepreneur. And he's like, in order to keep my business going, I had to get vaccinated. And he's like, they're like legitimately portraying a drug dealer. I'm like, who is this catered towards? Like, is there, like, we can't do certain shit in movies now, but, like, for ads, you can just do anything?
The guy at fucking the guy at For the Abused, the head officer, like, all right, guys, we need something to get to the black folks. How do we work that around?
Not no inmate.
AI.
And then one old Jewish guy goes, well, I think a lot of the blacks go to prison, so let's start there.
Jubel.
Jubel.
I think this is the most the Jubel's ever been hit. Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
You're welcome.
you are good graces for Jewish comedy. But this
Sacramento County. Like, what if, like, I went through this process and I was like, oh, yeah, it was bad.
But they like wiped your mind before you left, so you can't remember it.
What do they, like, who even is, like, calling about this? I don't know. I knew one guy who went to juvie. Actually, I knew two guys who went to juvie, and they said it wasn't that bad, but they did say that kind of stuff happened. Not to them, but like, to others, I guess.
I don't know why. That should so obviously be in this small text underneath, but no guarantee or prediction of outcome is made. I don't know why that makes me laugh.
It's like what they put at the bottom of DraftKings commercials.
You'll probably lose all your money, but, have fun. Have fun on the website, give a good review.
You could make money.
Better way to do this would be to AI 8 Mile, and it's B-Rabbit in that basement, like, rapping about it. Like, yo, if you were assaulted in the juvenile, I don't know. I can't rhyme.
I'm not a rapper.
rhyme. It's
Not a
not-
rapper like Paxton.
Everyone come up. I'm not a rapper.
You're getting there.
Rhythm is not
Just
in me.
look like it. I'm a poser. It's okay.
You need to start like Marky Mark first, and then like work your way up.
I'm going to get really back into wearing my beanies again, even in the summer. It's going to be a problem.
Kangle.
I've tried the Kangol, and it looks strange with a buzzed head. I just look like a cancer patient trying to turn.
If I got you a beanie that said Mayo on it, would you wear it? Like Will Ferrell in that movie?
Yeah, I mean, 100.
Which one?
I think it's Get Hard.
Oh yeah.
Of where he's wearing the mayo, and then he's just like, strip club ain't no office, bro. Now hug. Apologize. He's like explaining them like the difference between a Roth IRA and a normal IRA. He's like, it's actually taxed when it goes in.
I'm just sound too much like Gator from Old School. Gator don't play no shit. Fucking not Old School. Old.
Other guys.
Other guys.
I
Mark
love that
Wahlberg.
I know. I need to rewatch that.
I want to go see the Theo Von David Spade movie, but I've heard it's very like.
I've heard it's fucking dreadful.
I've heard it's very like, oh, look at this fucking. And then it's like an actual person. You're just like, ah, man.
Wow.
That's kind of funny.
I don't know if that's actually in the movie. I've just heard it's very like. I mean, not to say like Austin funny, but it's just very like
Well, and we knew
Yeah,
that dude
I
that was
don't like
supposed to be in that movie, and from what I understand, he got cut out of it, and I was just laughing.
What dude?
I'll cut it out, but
Oh, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
supposed to be in that movie.
he was supposed to be
No,
in that.
he was in the Netflix.
It's a joke festival.
No, he was on the Funny AF thing and
Oh.
fucking ate his lunch. Ate his fucking lunch. Like, literally, they were like, he went up there and did his set, and Kevin Hart was like, that was awful. And then you just didn't see him. Like, they were like blurring his face and stuff.
Oh, that's fucking great. He's
And
such a
then
douchebag.
Uncle Laser was there too, which was an incredibly tough watch.
Did he eat his dick?
Did he eat a dick? He did better than expected, but he's just like a weird guy. Like, it's not comedy. It's very like circus like.
Yeah, it's very character. He's very close to being just an improv guy.
Did he get his dick sucked by a?
Well, he like
Semi-retarded
claims to be like he pretends to be like a rattlesnake up there, so he keeps like sticking out his tongue, and then he's like, I'm a single mother slayer. And these black women were like, yeah, and like that was pretty much his audience for it.
Yeah.
But like the people that were actually good at stand up in that show were like far and beyond those people.
I think Ray Lau was in it. I think
Ray
he's
Lau
so
was so
great.
funny.
He's so good.
He was so good. Osama Siddiqui's in it, who's probably, I think he's going to win. His was the best.
Let me see who all is in it, because there was like one more name that I recognized that was actually like surprising that they were allowed to be.
You can keep this in, but fucking ate his lunch and then had the audacity to post like, yeah, we're having a Netflix viewing party for this show, and like they didn't show you in it.
I have his phone number.
They showed you walking up stage and doing one joke and it tanking. I'm not saying I could do better, that's why I wasn't on it, but
You and I were talking about Hinge earlier too, and I just got fucking.
oh, you're back
ingratiated.
in a Hinge.
I'm back into Hinge.
how
and
how dark is that place?
dude? Oh my god, it's been fucking dreadful. Like,
Just wait until a woman sends you a voice message and then does a creepy laugh at the end. Oof. I've gotten voice messages where like I'll send something to the girl, I'm like, and she'll send me something back of like, I'm like, oh, I think you're off to a really great start. I'm like, block.
Who are you matching with? Cruella DeVille? Like,
Seems like it. I don't know. Everyone on that app is sad and alone.
oh, it's
including
terrifying.
myself when I've been on it. But it's just like, it's every time I go on there, I either get like reported for something. I want to talk ball and like real shit, and all these people want to talk about is their job and their admirations, their goals, which they have none of.
I like when you were on a date and you were just thinking like, I wonder if she would be a point guard in the WNBA or something.
Oh, yeah.
You were like evaluating.
That was the girl that I went on a date with that looked like she was punched in the face. I told you about, where she texted me before and she's like, I fell down the stairs before the date. And so she beats me to the restaurant, and like she told me it wasn't that bad, and I appreciated her still being like, I'll be there, and literally like 2 black eyes. And so I had to sit and have a dinner with this girl that looked like she got punched in the face, and everyone at the restaurant's looking at me like,
Yeah.
what a piece of shit. And this is a second date. I'm like mansplaining my parents' divorce. This isn't high level shit. And the waiter even asked, she's like, is everything like okay here? I'm like, yeah, no, she fell down the stairs.
were you wearing a collared shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, that's even worse.
It was so bad. It was like, I was so embarrassed. And then, you know, I ended the date for other reasons, but I was just like, come on, ladies.
You're just having to go up to the waiter afterwards and be like, dude, I promise, I'll
She fell down the stairs.
That's the worst. A little hint of advice is you got to have really good vetting questions on the first date. Like, ask them something that has nothing to involve them. Like when I asked that girl about the ceasefire, that's how you figure out like if they're smart or if they have no idea of anything and it's not going to work.
Yeah, take them out of their script. They've been practicing what they're going to say on this date. So as soon as you think, what do you think about the ceasefire?
Do women
got
actually
a
do
dog.
scripts for dates? Like, do they try to?
I've never done that.
Do you-
try to what?
Do you think that like women have been like, all right, I'm going to try to bring this up on the date. I want to bring up that I knit like really bad.
I think there are certain, I don't know, certain friends have been like, I want to make it clear, like, this is the kind of lifestyle I want to have. Or like, they're kind of sussing out the person.
Now that I'm thinking
Oh,
about
they're-
it,
Yeah, I've gotten that.
I've gotten that before, and every time I laugh and say that's hilarious and then change the subject, it's probably why it's not working out.
One of these chicks that texted me, like, one of the prompts on my Hinge is like, what's your Sunday look like? And it was just like a lazy day, a little bit of cleaning, and just kind of like hanging around. And she immediately said, like, why only a little bit of cleaning? I'm like, in your first message, I'm already getting nagged. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you my mom? And then I just immediately unblocked her. Like, this is going to suck for a long time. This is going to be great.
Have you gotten any matches yet? Have you had any fun? Like, what's your profile look like? You have Well, I don't need to see the profile. I don't want to go through it, but
No, go through it.
you want to go through it?
Yeah.
I remember.
I want you to match with me, Henry.
What did I said? I had a life goal. I was like, the goal of my life is to beat the fuck out of my friend Josh. And that actually went over pretty well. They're like, why do you want to beat him up? I'm like, we just don't agree on a lot. Trip to the gym, then a lazy Sunday. What about like quietly masturbating? How about that?
Doing a podcast.
They asked me to take that out.
I want someone who won't look at me while I cry.
Sorry.
I thought I deleted that shit.
Is this the love of my life? Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Hinge takes like, it's like anything else. You got to keep like slowly.
Well,
Going.
that, and I think the more effort you put in, the more crazies you get. Because every time I see someone that's got a paragraph on their Hinge prompt, I'm like, oh my God, this chick probably never blinks. Like, this chick is a psycho. And then I'd continue to talk to her for a little bit because it seems fun.
The best Hinge dates are where it's like a Friday night. You think it's going to be a layup, it'll just be fun, and then it becomes like a battle of who's gone through more trauma. That's like what Hinge is now. It's like, I'm like, yeah, my dad's a pretty bad alcoholic. They're like, well, my dad's fucking dead. I'm like, what, you trying to one-up me, huh? My trauma isn't good enough as yours? That's now what dating is. It's like, who has more trauma and who can like be cool with it? It's like, oh, wow, molested.
My dad fucked me.
Yeah.
I had one that, like, she was on her way to come over here, and then we're gonna go get food, and she, like 2 minutes from here, she popped her tire, so I had to, on our first date, go change her tire, and then bring her back here, and then just like deal. We had to leave
Just
it in some
sweating.
lady's driveway.
Sweating on your knees.
Blake, did you ever remember hearing about her? It was the
Ex
ghetto
would
white
change it
chick.
faster.
Yeah.
The ghetto white chick showed up in a fucking tight ass dress with like 8-inch fingernails, busted up her Honda Pilot, and got out with a bag of hot Cheetos. I was like, ooh, I did not look at enough of your profile before saying let's hang out.
That's a really specific type of person.
So specific. Fucking.
What do you respond to the Grindr messages?
No, I used to have on the Hinge profile, it would say 2 truths and a lie. And I remember I just made mine all lies, and it was just all very outlandish. I forgot what I put, and I thought I took a screenshot.
Killed a man in Korea. Strangled a woman in Vietnam.
It was like one of them was
Am
like,
gay.
yeah, I smoke fake cigarettes because I like the taste.
Oh.
Yeah, I forget what the other ones were.
Well, that's gonna get you 0 women. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I smoke prop cigarettes just for funsies.
Yeah.
We'll revisit this, Paxton, when Hinge lets you down, which it inevitably will.
Oh, buddy, I'm there.
And that's what the fun part is about it. Is where you go on such an awful date that you don't want to speak to another person of the opposite sex again. That's what that app is about. It's like, wow, that was so awful that I'm willing to die alone.
I think I'm just gonna keep getting animals. I think that's just how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna keep corralling animals, let them live here. Yep.
No, can't go on a date. I got 8 cats to feed. Sorry.
What? You're a lady that doesn't want 8 cats to take care of when you join? You're fucking selfish.
Now I'm thinking there are women that have told me, they're like, I want 3 kids and a 4-bedroom house, and I have said that's hilarious. I don't know what you think this is.
Yeah, somewhere on one date, I really told a lady the truth, which I can't do anymore. But I had to like vehemently explain to her how badly I want to adopt a little Dominican kid so I can have a shortstop in my family, and she's just like, "Oh, you don't want to like have kids of your own?" And like, nah, I'm a fucking problem. And then it just kept going to this Dominican kid that I'm gonna name Rico. She's like, "Oh, you're a problem?" I go, "Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. That's my bad." It just fucking kept going on about Rico.
No, that's the problem. You got to be truthful. You got to be like.
You gotta be yourself.
You have to be yourself. You're like, yep, I drink too much. I'm a bad sleeper, and I do have night terrors from time to time. You in or you out? Right here, right now. Make a promise to me.
2 weeks away from a sleep apnea mask. Are you in or out?
Yeah.
If you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Yeah, I'm wetting the bed about 4 times a week. Is that a thumbs up? Are we middle? Where are we at with that? Is that going to be a problem for you?
I sometimes say the N-word.
The problem is lying, because they'll be like, I want to do all these things with my career and all this stuff. I'm like, well, what do you do? And they're like, I'm a receptionist. I'm like, well, you're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Not to say receptionist is a bad job, but don't tell me you want to be like a lawyer. Don't fucking lie.
At least lie and say paralegal for the time being.
How much money do you make before taxes?
0.
0.
How much work are you willing to do around this house while I am lazy?
I had a girl ask me one time how much I weighed, and I was like, you don't want to play this game.
What a bitch. That's a crazy question.
I just don't think she'd ever, like, met a guy of my size. She was like, I didn't realize, like, you're a big guy. And I was like, yep,
Thanks.
And how about you?
Was she bigger?
No.
I didn't realize you were so fucking ugly. That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy you're nice.
Well, you know, I think I saw you playing last weekend, offensive tackle at Alabama. It's a good game.
Put it side by side, but you, Larry Allen, I want to see y'all both run the 40 and bench plates.
I think Trenton Tebow said this, but he had a really good point about how.
What did he say? And it took 45 minutes?
No, it was involving like dating and stuff, but he's like, Facebook's making a comeback because they put Marketplace right next to Facebook dating.
Oh, yeah.
So you can like essentially like invite somebody over and then like buy shit like within the same page. And I agree with that. I think Facebook dating is going to overtake Hinge. People are just going to be like, right now, like Facebook dating is kind of for the poors, but like it's still.
That's what I went back to.
Yeah.
I've got a 50-year-old that I'm going on a date with and a coffee table on the way. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Yeah, you can literally buy a gun and get a torta at the same time.
Have you tried Facebook dating? I've never done it.
I've never tried. I've done Hinge and I did Bumble, and both of them awful.
They all suck.
I just do the cold
Yeah.
approach. It helps with stand-up, helps with my job too, and like more times than not, if they're really mean, that's when it's fun.
Yeah.
If they're like, I want somebody to be like, why the fuck are you talking to me? And then you're like, okay, like this might be
reminds
the
me
one.
of Mom. Yeah.
This might be the one.
I'm going to have to work for this. This is going to be great.
Some girl gave me her number last week, and then I texted her, and she was just like, who the fuck are you? I was like, you gave me this. Were you trying to host a pig party or something? I was your invite?
Fuck.
You guys remember those of where the cool guys in college would have like a pig party, and they tried to bring like the ugliest girl they could to the party, and that was the whole thing?
That's horrible. Is that real?
That was a real thing, yeah. I think it was in like the 60s or 70s. We were having one of those tonight. We're having a Chinese party, though, where my buddy's got a Chinese friend in town, and I'm bringing mine. We're going to introduce him.
Nice.
They've got no idea. It's going to be like introducing two cats.
I didn't get pig partied, but one time I got set up as a joke, and it's definitely the thing that bulimia is fucking awesome, and here's why. Because I got fucking stood up on a date, and I found out afterwards, it was like, oh yeah, man, you weren't supposed to actually like go. But I was just sitting there, and the waiter was like, hey man, you still waiting? I'm like, yeah, I think she had a flat. And like eventually I just like, oh yeah, her engine exploded. She's not gonna make it. I'll have 2 orders of nachos. I'll take one back to her. And I just ate both plates of nachos. And then I left her and was like, I gotta figure some shit out. I gotta lose some weight. This is fucking insane.
I got stood up once. One of the better meals I've had of my life. You sit there, you're kind of sad, but then you really think about it, and you're like, I'm still able to afford this, and she probably can't. She's going back to a 1-bedroom apartment alone in Mesquite. And I'm here having a couple drinks, having a burger. It's not all bad.
It's not all
And then you go home and you cry, but you know, cry it out.
But then once you jack off and cry at the same time, after that, you feel great. You had your 2 little fucking emotionals, got rid of them at the same time. You're like, all right, now I'm a even-keeled man.
No, I don't do that at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I split them up.
No, you do it at the same time.
Yeah, if I cry, it's like kind of a thing. It's probably like 30 minutes of where I gotta like, I'll cry for like 5 of it, and then I gotta like calm myself down. Like, what just happened?
That was the thing about Prozac, is I did not cry on it.
Yeah, I've been withdrawn. We were trying to talk about this. Yeah,
Yeah.
fully withdrawn from
Oh,
antidepressants.
yeah, I forgot about your brain zaps. I did want to talk about that.
Yeah, those are a pain in the ass. I was doing like 20 milligrams of Lexapro probably for like 5 years. And so I didn't think that was like that much, but apparently it was. And so for like 3 days, I was just like dull.
Well, and can you describe what a brain zap is? Because I didn't know what it was until like a couple months ago.
They're pretty interesting.
It feels like a pop in like the back of your head kind of, and then it goes to the rest of your brain. It's not like painful or anything, but it kind of like, it's almost like a, what did they call it when you were like a kid? Like at one point you like buzzed in almost. You just like, oh wow, I'm in the world. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Like
You essentially, like as a child at some point you reach like consciousness. You're like, oh, I can actually like remember
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
and
like
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was what it felt like. Of where I'm like, oh, I start to like feel normal again and stuff. But I walked by the DCC and saw a drunk driver like drive into the wall.
Yeah.
But I was like withdrawing from antidepressants and having brain zaps, and so I was just like, Okay. Like, I didn't think it was real.
That didn't happen.
It did happen.
No, I mean,
But did that win?
yeah, like a week ago.
Yeah, like a week ago, and they were having the door guy try to cover it up, which I thought was funny.
Oh yeah, it was before.
They were like,
the
get
laugh
out there. They gave him like a roll of duct tape. They're like, yeah, it's broken through the wall. You need to fix this. So I was taking a picture. He was trying to cover it.
I was talking to Ian about it because I walked up and I didn't see it until like I walk with my head just like I zone out and I look straight at the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and right before the Laugh It Off show, I was walking in and I'm like, did somebody fucking hit the thing last night? And he goes, no, somebody hit the thing 30 minutes ago. And he goes, yeah, he was drunk. And I go, drunk at 4:30? And he goes, yeah. He had a little Lilo and Stitch cup full of coconut rum, and he was in pajama pants.
And Tony Campion was like, yeah, it's coconut rum.
Yeah, it's coconut rum.
I was like, oh, did you test? He's like, nah, I can just smell it.
No, back in my day, coconut rum.
Terrible accident outside. Are you drunk right now? No, that's just how I am.
He genuinely is a rock polisher that came to life. His voice is fucking crazy.
He had to
It's
tell
incredible.
me 5 times that he was gay because I didn't believe him because of the voice.
It's
He
like
used to be
Tim Dillon.
I like men, and I was like, no, you don't. not with that voice.
It's always so funny. Whenever Tony and I talk, it always ends up quickly turning into like a baseball conversation, and then it very quickly ends up turning into a baseball locker room conversation, which he, or maybe even me, drive there.
Yeah, look at that penis on that guy.
Oh yeah, we used to towel whip each other's asses all the time. I used to wait for the days that the football players would come by in just the helmets and nothing else. That was a good time. We used to have baseball bats. They had baseball bats. It was a good time.
I want Tony Campion to be my dad. My dad fucking sucks.
No, dude, your dad's rad. He lives in a basement and he's having a great time under
Just
some
a
elderly
fucking washed up lobbyist. Didn't kill anybody. Fucking pussy.
He's probably looking at today's landscape being like, fuck, I was a lobbyist in the wrong generation.
He's very drawn into the conspiracies now.
Yeah.
I think because
see that.
he was like so like for one party and worked with all those people, and then he was just like, this doesn't matter at all. And all I walked away with was a drinking problem. I played my cards wrong.
My mom's done that too. She's gotten severely fucking what did you just say? Conspiracy theorist. Where like I'll get a call, you're like, ERCOT's gonna shut down the grid. There's gonna be no electricity for months. You need to start planning. And I'll call her like a week later, like, hey, you smug son of a bitch, is ERCOT still shutting down? He's like, no, I'm making some pancakes. I was like, that's what I fucking thought, you
Did you
loon.
see she commented on that?
Yeah, and she called me Jay and Silent Bob.
It was just so random. It's like she picked the one Kevin Smith movie that she like watched for 30 minutes and was like, I'm gonna relate this.
Yeah, it's because it was me.
Yeah.
I fucking forced her to hear about Jay and Silent Bob for long enough.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, that was a problem because I realized that I really wanted to be either Jay and Silent Bob, and then I realized once that was my realization, like, oh, I should aim higher. I could really aim higher. One of them doesn't talk, and the other one's a pot dealer, so I could aim higher in life.
Yeah, on a podcast.
Have your parents had like midlife crises yet, or?
Oh, my
anything like
parents
that?
my mom literally destroyed her life.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a midlife crisis.
Oh yeah.
Was her midlife crisis the Indian guy?
Just everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like fet life. Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
partying like a rock star, pill popping,
Yeah.
drinking fucking gallons of vodka.
Was your mom ever hot?
I don't know.
Bullshit. I can sit here and say my mom was a pretty lady. You don't know? There's never been old pictures of her?
I didn't find her attractive.
No, they use it to smoke crack.
I mean,
How do you think they roll the crack, dude?
I guess Dalton and Vishnu did.
Yeah.
Fucking
Terrace
Dalton.
Town.
Yeah, I used to hang out with this guy named Dalton. He was pretty cool. We'd drink together. And then
I was 14.
then
He was 29.
Then he'd fuck my mom sometimes. It's like, what?
I was trying to clip that the other day and I couldn't
Yeah.
get it down. He's probably gonna have to take a pass at it.
My dad
We
started.
end up clipping it.
Hey, there's plenty of stuff. We'll just keep recording and fucking find anything.
That was a great episode.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Was that where I said the N-word? No.
No, I think I did.
We all did.
I waited till the cameras were off at least. Then I said it the most.
I prefer to say it with the camera on. I think my dad's going through one right now, though. He's like starting to like his panic is starting to come back, of where he's like, "How would you?" He's like, "Would you come visit me if I lived in Belize?" And I was like, "What?" It's like a Tuesday at like 9 a.m. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm just thinking about getting out." It's like, it's not safe here anymore. I was just like, "What? When is it gonna be enough for you? When is it gonna be enough? You have another bunker. You're fine."
I am waiting for the day just to come home and see one of my parents just sitting on the roof. You're like, hey, what's going on, Mom? You're like, it's all coming down. It's all coming down. Everything's going to shit. The banks are fucked. It's all... You're like, all right, I'm going to come steal some more food. All right, bye.
My dad sent me like plans of like how to get back to like his place in Virginia if everything goes to shit. He's like, yep, if nuke hits, you and Mason are on your own, but I trust that you'll be able to drive him back to Virginia from Texas. I was like, what are you... Excuse me? And he'll send like longitude and latitude over email. And he's like, this is where the house is.
It's like, you think I can find that without a fucking phone?
Yeah, I mean, I could navigate a map. It would just take me probably an additional 20 hours.
Yeah. I have a buddy named also Brett who's like that, but he's a pilot, and that's his level of autism. Is like, even since he was a kid, he'd never sent you like, oh, hey, we're going to this Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. Will you send me the address? And he'd send coordinates. And I'm like, Brett, what are you fucking doing?
Yeah, what are we looking for? Fucking buried treasure?
Like, oh, this is the exact spot. Or like, yeah, so is telling me it's on 114 at this location. You fucking Nimrod. What are you doing?
Someone's like, just head north. You're like,
follow the stars.
Yeah. No.
You're going to follow the North Star until you reach the beach.
Can you
take a left.
Can you find Orion's belt in the sky?
No, there's too much light pollution. You guess you're fucked.
No, Dad, the nuke knocked away all the stars. We can't see anything anymore. You're like, all right, well, find someone to eat, cook them right. The 165 internal temp.
Are you drinking again? Yeah.
I've been fermenting my neighbor's blood for a while now. This is safe sport.
I wouldn't be able to do the nuclear holocaust sober. I don't want to live through it, but if I was alive, wouldn't be sober for it. No.
I'm very much either way. Like, I'm driving to ground zero where it's going to land, or I'm actually going to try. I'm actually going to try and become the Rat King of the fucking apocalyptic world.
I could see that for you. I could see that. You would have just like a necklace with a bunch of human teeth on it.
Yeah, face tattoos for sure.
Face tattoos for sure, but not good ones.
No.
Little Peep or Post Malone.
It's going to be like a rain, or it's going to be a teardrop tattoo, but it's going to be like randomly way down here because that guy was cracked out on nuke fumes.
And you're going to be so caught up into like the new game that you're in, you won't even like recognize us. We're going to have to like talk you off a ledge. Like, Paxton, no, remember, we used to be racist on your podcast. Please.
He's going to be wearing he's going to be wearing my uniforms and all my medals and shit. He's like, I'm the fucking king.
I'm going to have a metal mask and fur on the outside, just fucking walking around with a javelin. It's going to be Mad Max all over again.
Yeah, that'd be one hell of a day. Just be like, you want to fucking do this right before the nuke hits? Just one night, spend half $1,000,000 of money you don't have.
I've got a lifted dune buggy. We'll take over the world.
I'd probably just live on a boat. Drown.
Okay.
I would just kill myself.
Be a captain.
I don't have it in me to kill myself, I don't think.
I would do it a fun way, like heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson Traeger's is the best of where he said he was going to go and he was going to ride a mobile scooter at Disney World to the teacups and then spin the teacup as fast as he could and then put a Desert Eagle on. And then the park would close and there'd just be one lone mobility scooter left there.
Nick Swartzen always had a joke that made me laugh. He goes, if I finally decide I want to commit suicide, I'm going to do it fun. I'm just going to grab a gun and just yell something kind of, a little random like, who fucking farted? And then just blow my brains out.
Plane crashes would be good.
That would be awful.
That'd be scary.
I don't want to be surrounded by people I don't know.
Be burned.
Imagine there's a plane crash, but you've got an entire row to yourself. That doesn't sound too bad, huh?
Plane starts going down and you're like, God told me this was going to happen. It's all your fault.
I would also pull, if I knew it was going down, I'd pull the exit door immediately. I think that's my best chance.
And just fly out?
Yeah, I've heard people surviving, falling.
I did read a story the other day about a guy that brought like a laptop bomb onto an airplane, and he sat against the window because he thought that would be like the most cataclysmic place to sit, and it opened up a laptop-sized hole in the side of the plane, and just him got sucked out of the hole, and everyone else was fine. I just thought that was so fucking funny. Like, you put all of that work into making a laptop bomb, and then just so severely fucked it to where you were in the back of a Spirit plane and no one else died.
I hope Spirit goes under.
I hope they go under after I get back from
hate pajamas
Cancun.
in the airport. It's classless. I don't know.
What do you feel about sweatpants?
Sweatpants are fine, but like, if you're wearing pajamas, my ex-girlfriend did that, and I was like, what the fuck are you wearing? I was like, I paid good money for this plane ticket. You better change.
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking walk with me on with Cookie Monster pants on. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
of
she's wearing slippers, and I'm like, is this a joke to you?
Go steal some pants from the Huffington Post right now.
The only highlight of the day was there was a guy in the TSA line drinking a Coors Light out of a can, like kind of checked her out. I'm like, honestly, take her. This is perfect.
You guys would be perfect.
Yeah, this is probably a better match. I was in a collared polo going to meet her parents. I was like, is this a fucking joke?
Oh, fuck. Well, I feel like this is a good time as any to call it on the pod. I've really got to pee. Thank y'all so much for joining us on the pod. Henry, Brett, joining us in. Do y'all have any plugs y'all want to plug up and promote? Any new things coming out? Any places you'll be?
Nope, just sad and alone. Have a good one.
Good, thank you.
All right, Blake.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine, I guess. Thank y'all so much for watching another episode. Check out my Instagram for shows. Follow me at pbailey_comedy and Dingbat District Pod on all the things. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Bye.